Every mother remembers the very first time she held her baby. That warmth, that weight, that overwhelming rush of love. And then, almost immediately, comes the question, how do I do this? Breastfeeding is natural, yes, but it's also a learned skill for you and for your baby. If you're feeling unsure, overwhelmed, or if that first latch felt more like a pinch than a bonding moment, please know this. You are not alone. Today, we're going to gently break down the mechanics of a perfect latch, so feeding becomes not just nourishment, but a calm, confident, and pain-free connection between you and your baby. Segment 1. Identifying hunger cues. Timing changes everything. Many parents wait until the baby cries before offering the breast, but crying is actually a late hunger cue. Think of it like this. If you waited until you were starving to start cooking dinner, you'd be frustrated too. Your baby gives you signals much earlier. Early cues, the green light. Look for rooting when your baby turns their head side to side, searching. You might notice lip licking or the tongue peeking out. This is your calmest, easiest window to begin feeding. Active cues, the yellow light. Now, your baby becomes more animated. Arms and legs start moving. Hands go toward the mouth. They may try sucking on fingers. This is the ideal time to latch. Late cues, the red light. Crying, turning red, frantic movement. At this stage, your baby isn't just hungry. They're distressed. If this happens, pause. Spend a few minutes skin to skin. Rock gently, speak softly, calm baby first, then latch. Feeding works best when both of you are regulated and relaxed. Segment 2. The anatomy of a perfect latch. Here's the most common misconception. Babies do not just suck on the nipple. If they do, it will hurt. A deep latch means the nipple reaches far back toward the soft palate. That's where effective milk transfer happens, comfortably. Let's use what I call the Big Mac technique. Hold your breast in a C hold or U hold. Keep your fingers well back from the areola. Gently compress the breast, just enough to help your baby take a big mouthful. Now remember this phrase, nose to nipple. Aim your nipple toward your baby's nose, not the mouth. This encourages a natural head tilt backward and a wide open mouth. Wait for a big, wide gape, almost like a yawn. When you see it, bring the baby to you, not your breast to the baby. If the latch is correct, the chin touches the breast first. The nose is free or barely brushing the skin. The lips are flanged outward like fish lips, and you'll notice more areola visible above the top lip than below the bottom lip. That's depth, that's comfort. That's effective feeding. Segment 3, signs of success. So how do you know your baby is actually getting milk? Watch the jaw, not the cheeks. A good latch creates deep, rhythmic jaw movements that extend back toward the ear. You may even see a slight pause at the bottom of each movement. Listen closely. You might hear a soft "kuh" sound. That's swallowing. If instead you notice shallow cheek fluttering, clicking, or smacking sounds, the latch may be too shallow. And remember, it's okay to reset. Gently slide your pinky finger into the corner of your baby's mouth to break suction safely. Then try again. Relatching is not failure. It's adjustment. Segment 4. Busting myths, the pain myth. Let's clear up one of the biggest myths. Breastfeeding is supposed to hurt. Fact. Mild tenderness in the first few days can happen as your skin adjusts. You may feel a pulling or stretching sensation, but sharp pain, toe-curling discomfort, cracking, bleeding, that is not normal, and it is not something you should push through. Pain is feedback. It means something needs adjustment, usually the latch depth. Do not tough it out, relatch. Comfort is not a luxury in breastfeeding, it is a requirement. If you're learning this right now, take a deep breath. You are doing better than you think. Breastfeeding is a journey of small adjustments, patience, and trust in your baby and in yourself. In our next segment, we'll talk about what to do if you feel your milk supply is running low and how to tell the difference between perception and reality. Until then, stay gentle with yourself.